Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm taking a couple seconds here to share this out. I need to share it out on my timeline. Good morning. Good morning, Jason, Chantel, Darren. Hello to the other 3 people in here that I have no idea who they are. Good morning. Good morning, Trixie. Yes, wait, let me just rephrase that. Yes, I'm lonely. I'm lonely, damn it, no. I'm alright. I'm gonna do the demon voice later. I just wanted to talk first. Yep, it's me. I'm still feeling pretty sick, but I'm getting better. I feel a lot better. I just can't sleep. I was gonna lay down and take a nap and try to get a little bit of sleep before this morning, but that didn't happen, so I was like, might as well get up. Hello, Terry. How's Scotland today? So I got up and I started messing around with my airbrush stuff. I got a compressor and airbrush gun, all that good stuff. I started messing with it. It's the first time I ever tried using it, and I painted one of my masks and it looks absolutely horrible. I suck at it, so I've got to do a lot of practicing and learn. But I have a lot of respect for those people that do airbrush artwork and stuff. It was really cool. Yeah, it is morning. It's morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Jason. Biggs is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Biggs the clown. Biggs the clown. We love Biggs. I did get my faces in yesterday, and I got my Bones, Funny Bones hoodie, and I got half of Death Horse. I got half. I don't know where the other half is. It's supposed to be coming. I don't know. But I am really not happy with the craftsmanship. What I'm supposed to be getting and what I got is way different. It's not 8 foot tall. It's as flimsy can be. Like, I can grab the pole and I can shake it, like, and it flexes like it's a piece of cheap PVC pipe. It's insane how disgusted I am with it, and the fact that I paid over $500 and waited, 5 months for it. So yeah, I'm not really happy with that. And then I only got half of it, so I'm waiting for the other half to come in. I have a very good setup. I don't know what the name of it is, but Moto gave me all the information, and I got set up with, like, I bought the best gear I could find. So I don't even know what kind it is. But good morning, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad you love the videos. Great. Thank you. Yeah, I was feeling like I was running like 104 degree temperature. It seemed like, I don't know, it was probably like 101 or something in reality, but it felt like I was in the pits of hell as I was doing those videos. My fever was so high. I was like, oh God, I felt so bad, but I made it work. All right, Darren, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm wanting to learn to airbrush for multiple reasons. Number one, all of the spooky stuff I do, but 2, I also build a rat rod. I build 1 rat rod and 1 bike a year, and this year I've got a 71 Jeep DJ5, an old mail Jeep, 71 mail Jeep that I'm going to be turning into a rat rod, and I want to airbrush some stuff on it. So I'm kind of doing both. I'm kind of figuring it out. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Debbie. How is everyone this morning? So when y'all support your fans and stuff and you go like their videos, audience retention is a pretty big thing. So if y'all are going to jump in and jump out, most of y'all stay the whole time, but if you're going to jump in and jump out, make sure you at least stay for 3 or 4 seconds. That way you can get this 3-second video loop, which is nice. But of course, we'd love people to have the audience retention and stay the entire time. That's kind of hard to do sometimes. People got ADHD. They chase squirrels in their living rooms. And Pitts, good morning. I am feeling a little bit better. I am not 100% yet. Like I said yesterday when I was doing those videos, I was, oh God, man, I was hurting. Or I guess last night, whatever it was, yesterday. I did take medicine. I took a whole bunch of medicine. I literally went to the dollar store and I picked up Dayquil, NyQuil, chlorophyll, chloroseptic, Tylenol. I got all kinds of shit. No, building a actual 1971 DJ5 Jeep. That's real. I build one rat rod and one motorcycle a year, like actual vehicles. This year I'll be building a can't remember the year of it, but it's a 750 Gixxer GSXR and a 1971 DJ5 Mel Jeep. Are the two things I'm building this year. So actual real rat rods. And the rest of the spooky stuff is just masks and foam latex and stuff like that. Thank you, Jason. I hope I start. Well, I mean, I know I'm going to start feeling better soon. My glands are, you got your lymph nodes or whatever underneath your chin. The doctor always feels those first. Those are swollen like a mug on me. So I know I still got something, but it's getting better. Oh, did you like the videos, Jason? That's awesome. Yeah, we had a lot of fun making them, and there's a bunch more that I wanted to do, but like I said, my fever was just kicking so high that I was like, I gotta go lay down. I had to take all that stuff off my face and go lay down. What kind of car was I driving yesterday in my feed? It sounded healthy. She is a 2017 RT plus 3 550 horsepower Dodge Challenger. Black on black Betty with the big Hemi. She is a gorgeous ride, and that is my everyday car. You love doggies? I love doggies too. I have a Doberman Pinscher that is 2 years old. She is laying in my bed whining because I'm not in there cuddling with her right now. Is it my oh, you might have an echo. Hang on. Yeah, you got an echo. Let me do that. There you go. That's probably going to be better. I'm sorry. Good looking out. I had it in mute one of the feeds. Sorry about that. Yeah, so good morning everybody. So yeah, so let's see, they got the car I was driving yesterday is the Challenger. The 1971 DJ5 Mel Jeep is going to be the rat rod of the year, and the Gixxer and 750 Gixxer I'm building. I might build another Harley too. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, but I might. It might happen. Okay, so let's see. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. That's really nice. I can post them off to America. They're a handful free charge. They're black cockers. Oh, you got puppies. Oh, you're talking to Jason. My bad. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to read up and catch everything. I hope I fixed the echo. Did you get my voice message, Abaddon? I did. And you are Scottish. There's no doubt. You're 100% Scottish. I don't remember what you said though. I don't remember what you said in the voice message, but I did remember getting it. I have a brain thing where I don't remember things. I got when I was in the service years and years ago, I got blown up and my brain got scrambled around. So I have scrambled brains. Get it? Scrambled brains. Like scrambled eggs, but with less cheese. Or maybe more cheese, I don't know. So if you missed the live yesterday, I hope you went back and listened to it. It was a real short one. It was only 30 minutes long. But we talked about some great things. I said some great quotes that I had picked out for the day. Today I haven't picked out any quotes, but I might look up something. And then again, I thought about just talking to you guys and seeing if we could relate with y'all individually or as a group together. Tell me some things that are going on with you guys. How are y'all doing? It's great to be able to throw out random quotes that kind of open the mind and help out a little bit. But it's also good to reach out and actually talk to certain people as well. I do try to make some calls. I call people. I try at least once a week to reach out and call someone. and you know, or some people on my list, and actually face-to-face talk with them, you know. You didn't get mad when you were just old. I know, right? What is it? The CRS? You suffer from CRS? Can't remember shit? That's funny. Oh, that's great. Yeah. So I think y'all are talking either about dogs or accents. I don't know anymore. I'm lost. You can call me anytime. Call me 1-900-Abaddon. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna start a hotline for women to call to get dad advice. And you call, and I'm like, yeah. You're like, hey, you know, how can I? My car won't start. You know, get somebody to jump it off. Don't touch the thermostat. Why are the lights on in the house? Oh my god, that's funny. Aw, see, look, y'all got an accent connection. She just wanted to keep talking. You know, he wanted you to keep talking too. You guys probably would y'all probably make some good TikToks together. Slept until 6 a.m. I wish I did. I slept for about an hour last night. I'm praying I hope I get some more later. But Haunt starts Friday. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. We love the Haunt season. Although I'm not going to any this year. Winning isn't everything, but the effort to win is. Absolutely. Darren just popped out of nowhere with some amazing advice there. Winning isn't everything, but the effort to win is. That's absolutely true. I'm going to tell you a little something about one of my jobs. I work with a technology company, and one of the things that they talk about, like when I first got hired on and everything, and we were talking about the comparison of raw talent and school talent, you know, educated talent, and so on and so forth. And my boss goes, look, I don't give a shit if somebody can draw a 90 facet roof with 30 different elevations the first day on the job. If they don't have passion for the company, then I don't want them. And I was like, what? Why wouldn't you want them? And he's like, because if they don't have passion for this job, they're never going to do their best at it. So yeah, I mean, winning isn't everything. The effort is. If somebody has passion about something, it goes so much further than just the knowledge to do something. So just the knowledge to know like just, hey, you know, I know I'm worth something. I know I'm worth something. I know I'm important. Yeah. Well, that carries about as much weight as a lead fishing lure. It'll sink to the bottom, but it's not really, you know, the heaviest thing in the world. I don't know if that's a good analogy or not, but anyway, you know, knowing your worth and just accepting that you have some, I think it's different. Anyway, I got off track. What was I saying? Good morning, Lori. Look at all you lovely people in here. It is 6:30. It is 6:44 in the morning. What the hell are y'all doing in here listening to me? Shouldn't y'all be like making coffee or hitting the snooze button or trying to get some morning hoo-ha? Oh God, even Joyster's in here now. Y'all done messed up. Y'all done turned around and woke up Joyster. Oh God. Here we go. What are we gonna do with you people? Good morning, Joyster. I'm just picking. Can you say you're going for a wee streamy? Can you say you're going for a wee streamy? Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. Break down the door. You hit my door with a pair of brake pads from a car? BRAKE? You used brake pads on my door? It wasn't going that fast. I'd rather have a team, 14 kids on my wrestling team that gave 110% effort and lost than 14 kids that don't give a fuck, 40% efforts and shit out of win. Yeah, I know, right? Drank coffee already, getting ready for the dentist. Kenneth, let me ask you a question. Kenneth, Are you going to the dentist to get your teeth worked on, or are you going to the dentist just so you can get some laughing gas? Just kidding. Yes, off your demon car. No shit, no, you better not take no damn brake pads off my car, you bastards. I know an Irish accent. I don't do Scottish. I'm not Scottish. I'm Irish. I'm Irish, lass. Hey, keep your Scottish ass over there. Just kidding. Good morning, Joyster. Leave my car alone. Frick. God. Good morning, Audra. How are you? We got the music ended again. Holy shit. That's 2-3 songs? Y'all doing to me here today? Boom. Boom. Good morning. Six-month cleaning. All right, cool. Well, at least you got a good reason to go. I go to the dentist honestly because the lady that works there is really, really pretty. She's like really, really, really pretty, and she smiles at me a lot. She has white teeth. I got news for y'all. I might not be single much longer. I'm just saying, I might not be single much longer. I don't know. It's very, very possible that I might be getting me an angel for the abyss. I'm just saying, it might happen. It might. That depends on if she gets out of the duct tape or not. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Oh, Jesus, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Don't nobody want me to be no boyfriend. I'm a horrible boyfriend. I really am. I work too much. I never sleep. I don't cuddle. I drink way too much coffee. Why, if that's even a possibility. It's a good feel in this room. I love the morning feeds for the fact that I have some really great people that come in and share it out and throw up hearts and likes and stuff. And yeah, I love the group. I went to the dentist. She leaned her boobs on my fucking head. I'm okay with that. I'll go to your dentist if she's cute. I don't mind having boobs put on my forehead. They want to hit it and quit it. Shit, no, nah, bruh. Honestly, I have a lot of people that come down. I bring people down to New Orleans all the time, both male and female. About once a month, once every other month, I have someone come down and spend a week and take them out on the town and go on and so forth, do videos and stuff, and or work, or like, you know, if someone's coming down and do a film shoot in New Orleans, they can stay with me instead of staying at a damn hotel in New Orleans and save themselves some money, so on and so forth, blah blah blah. I have tons of people down here, and out of all the people that have come, there's only been 2 that I've been interested in, and well, where are they? They're back home, and I'm here. So you follow what I'm saying? And that's been a while. So the last girlfriend I had was over a year ago, and yeah, she broke up with me because I have night terrors and I play a clown. Jason says he needs boobs on his head. Like, you want to grow them, or just some girl to come over and plop them on your head? Because, you know, I wouldn't mind growing boobs on my head. That'd make me an awesome oddity. I would love that. Throw brake parts off your car. No, do not throw brake parts off my car. My car needs to stop. It loves to go fast, and it has to slow down if there's cars in front. We don't want to cause damage to other cars. This is fun. We're talking about cars with no brakes and boobs on heads. She wants me to take her so bad. She loves the history of New Orleans. New Orleans is amazing, and I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing down here. I live right outside of New Orleans. As a matter of fact, I live on the Mississippi side of the river. But I'm about 35 minutes from downtown French Quarter. I lived downtown New Orleans for a while, and the the violence in certain areas and the homeless, and it was too much. I wanted a little bit of country life, so I moved out to the sticks, and I love it. But I still 35 minutes I can pop into town, so I'm just outside. Some girl to flip them? Hell yeah. Yep. See, look, come to New Orleans, bugs. I'm just saying, right? Where y'all at? Where you're at? You have to take a girl out to dinner and buy them drinks to see their boobs. Here, you just throw them a set of like literally 5-cent beads. They're like, beads are like 5 cents a piece if you buy them in bulk. You throw them a set of 5-cent beads and you get to see boobs. It's great. No breaks and boobs. I guess that would be a non-stop fun. Yeah, that'd be non-stop fun. All right, you're right. I'm drinking my coffee today so I can get my coffee rush for tomorrow night. Oh well, I mean, yeah, you can do that if you want to, but yeah, no, I couldn't do that. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I gotta have coffee every day. Your house will be clean, laundry done, and you'd gain weight when I left. Well, I don't need to gain weight because I'm still on a diet. I've conquered the 100-pound challenge, and I have lost 100 pounds in the last year, but I've still got about 25 to go, 20 to go, something like that. But yeah, the whole laundry done and my house will be clean. You're welcome to come down here whenever you want to. Okay, whenever you want. Okay, I even help you pay for freaking gas. Okay, I fired another maid service. I'm telling y'all, the maid services down here are horrible. They are the worst. It's the worst industry on the Gulf Coast of New Orleans, Louisiana, and Mississippi. It's the worst industry ever. I cannot find. They either steal something from me, or they don't clean for crap. It looks like they're doing something for an hour when they're here, and then I come out later and like everything is like dirty. I'm like, what the shit? Like, what the hell did y'all do? Clean one spot for an hour? So I fired another company. So yeah, I'm back to having to clean my own house. Damn it. I think you can't wait if I had boobs on my forehead, right? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, all I eat is it's easy to cook for me. All I really eat is steak, green peppers, and onions. I do eat other foods. Like Mike made some ribs the other day, and then I made a big thing of chili, but I didn't cook it. I made it, put it all together, and sit in the fridge. It's probably gonna go bad because I had one bowl. I burnt I put it together and I cooked one certain part of it, and I burnt that shit. I was pissed off, and now it's just sitting in the fridge. And again, I might finish cooking it up tonight and do another bonfire. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I have people come down all the time. And it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the company because it's just me and my manager Mike live here. He's my best friend in the whole world. It's just us that lives here, so company's always fun to have. I just need to figure out how to get some of those supermodels on my list. Just kidding. Really? All I need is steak and boobs? I know, right? I mean, that sounds like an all-American meal. As long as you got your gun, too. You got a gun, knife, steak, and boobs. You know what I really want to do, Jason? It's something I'd really like to do. I would like to sponsor, maybe I'll do it this year coming up. I would like to sponsor a fishing trip, like an actual camping fishing trip for some people. And get a bunch of fans together, get a bunch of people together or whatever. And, not necessarily fans, but other entertainers and stuff. And go camping and fishing for like a week somewhere. Maybe we'll rent like a freaking cabin or something and by a lake or something and just go hang out for a week and do nothing but fish and sit by a damn fireplace or something, or go camping in tents or something. I don't know. I want to get together with a few people and just spend a week and doing nothing, just hanging out. what I might do is I might rent. Yeah, I kind of like it. The more I'm thinking about this, the more I'm liking. I might just rent a cabin for the week somewhere in maybe Gatlinburg or something like that, and then I'll invite. So of course you're invited, Jason. 100% invited. And I'll invite a few people to come and just chill at the cabin for a week and hang out. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Continue on the way up, enjoy Mountain Living. You gotta ask your wife. You messed up. You told me you're married, so now I know you're married. Ha ha ha. You got to ask your wives. Is you serious? My cousin owns a charter in Dagsboro, Delaware, half hour from Ocean City, Maryland. I'll look up Dagsboro. Is it in the mountains? I don't know, even know. Yeah, freaking probably invite old Joyster up there too. I love this idea too. I mean, like, I'll figure out something. I can cook for mass amounts of people. Say, hell yeah. See, I figure what I would do is if I rent the cabin, then I'll get everybody else to buy like the food and the drink and, you know, the liquor store or whatever. And yeah, you can bring your wife. I'm just kidding. Right by Georgetown. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we could just hang out for a week. We'd have to get a big cabin though. Maybe let's say maybe 5-6 people. I know I'm going to be doing the contest where the top supporter of the year, or for the contest, the top supporter of the contest that I'll be doing next year, which is kind of already started, is going to get a free trip to New Orleans. I'm going to pay for airfare and hotel for a weekend in New Orleans. Fly out Friday, fly back Sunday, and I'll buy the hotel room for 2 nights. They'll be responsible for their own food, but we'll come hang out. They're going to do that. In order to get qualified for that, which we've got to put everything out so people can actually enter into the contest, but they'd have to be a Patreon subscriber of at least $5 a month and be active in the live feeds, and so on and so forth. And we're going to be doing that contest pretty soon. Once it starts, you know, people that are already a Patreon subscriber now will get a free entry. No, Joyster, you can you don't have to cancel your vacation. I'm sure we can work something out. We'll tell them your great aunt's uncle's brother's girlfriend's goldfish died or something. We have 3-story cabins in the Smokies. That's perfect. Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. I'll get with you later, Biggs, and we'll try to work out the details on this. And you want to get with Kenneth too and talk to him. We can figure it out. I'm thinking maybe in the springtime when it's not too hot, not too cold. Maybe even the end of winter where it's still just a little nippy, so we can have the fireplace going and sit and hang around the fire without being uncomfortable. Because I really like that idea. Hell, we might do it in the middle of the winter and just do a winter trip just to get out of the winter blues. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm thinking I really like that. I really enjoy that. Just a week in the middle of in the woods, go fishing, whatever. You know what I mean? Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge. Yeah. I've been to Gatlinburg. I've been to both Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. I stayed in a cabin in Gatlinburg and I really liked it. But it was a small cabin, and it was just one of those things where I hopped in my car one day and was going to go to the store to put some gas in my car, and then drove to Gatlinburg and rented a cabin for a week. It just kind of happened, you know. I just stopped at the store, got gas, pulled out, and stood at the highway. I made the decision that I was going to go and just drove. Yeah, springtime when the bass responded. That might be good. Marcus Taylor, welcome to the room. So yeah, I think they sip some shine. Hell yeah. I don't drink very often, but I do love, I love drinking rum, and I like mojito. But sitting around a fire and even just enjoying a cup of coffee and chatting with people that you respect, like I respect Biggs for, you know, example. I respect all of you, but like I would really enjoy sitting around just drinking coffee with Biggs and just hanging out, and then picking fun at him when he falls asleep because I love him so much. He's an awesome dude. Don't think for a second you wouldn't get picked on, sir. Because that's what friends do, man. And it wouldn't be disrespectful. Yeah, we had talked about this before the other day about how you let someone speak to you once will become the normal. I don't ever, I try to never maliciously pick on a friend. I used to think it was funny to pick on people to the point where they would get, upset. And I thought it was funny, but I wouldn't do that anymore. I do like picking now. But, it's kind of like when you were in kindergarten. How did you know the guy liked the kid liked the girl? Because he pulled her hair, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. I pick on people I like because, it's all fun play. But don't worry, I'm not going to pull your hair, Jason. I might hire a girl to put her boobs on your head, though. That might happen. Especially if you come to New Orleans. All right, Kenneth, get you some brushing in, get you some gargling done. Have a fantastic day yourself, brother. And you remember to smile, because somebody might need to see it. Somebody might need that smile today to help them get through. I will do my best, good sir. I will try my best to stay awesome. It has been a struggle the last few days. Yeah, it's kind of expected. Exactly, Darren. Exactly, yeah. That's the same with me. There's always fun moments and play moments and prank moments and stuff like that, but like there was a event that happened not too long ago that a bunch of group of people went to, and their prank levels were just off the chart. I was to the point where I was like, yeah, I'm staying in a hotel. I'm not dealing with y'all shenanigans. Like, I don't even really want to hang out with y'all that much because I know what's going to happen. Y'all are going to get shit-faced drunk and act like assholes. And yeah, I would rather sit back, drink a cup of coffee, and watch the sunrise from my balcony in my hotel room, But I got a feeling that you guys, some of you guys, whoever we get to come up to the cabin would be awesome. Good morning, Victoria. How are you? I might be thinking about doing an ad and selling myself on eBay. What do y'all think? Do you think I can get a girlfriend that way? Craigslist? eBay? Amazon? Date with Abaddon. Just kidding. Yeah, 50 years on his silver lining. Yeah, look, there is a silver lining to everything if you look hard enough to find it. And I'm happy to call yourself. I'm happy to call you a friend, bro. I mean, like you've got your head on right. Yep. It would be a lot of fun. Bo, what's up? Good morning, Bo. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll do. What do you think, Biggs? Like 5-10 people. We'll pick like 5 or 10 people total. So it'll be like 2.5 a piece. We'd have to cut somebody in half. And then we could plan that out. That would be amazing. It's illegal on eBay. I tried. Just kidding. Damn it. Oh well. Can't follow all of the rules, can we? DeBobo. What's up, DeBobo? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. So yeah. So the 2 contests. There is another contest, but I can't talk about that right now. So the 1 contest is going to be top supporter of 2020 for the time of the contest, and that top supporter is going to get a free trip to New Orleans, airfare and hotel for a Friday through Sunday, and get to hang out with Abaddon and a few other people. And we're going to go around New Orleans and take them to all the places and have a lot of fun. You could have some pissed off fans that way. I know, right? Look, I'm not allowed to date anyone. I've got fans that if like they think they have rights to me. Great nephew, and that has been more issues than Sports Illustrated since he was 3 months old. Damn, that's a lot of issues. What's crack-a-lacking? Oh man, we're just making it, hanging it out. Yes, we got that contest going on, and then I think, Biggs, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get some people, some entertainers, and some people, and we'll just rent a cabin in like I said, in the mountains somewhere near a river or on a lake or something like that. It's probably on a lake, so we can go fishing and hang the frick out. So the cabin's gonna have to have a few bedrooms and at least a fireplace, because you know I like the fireplaces, and a porch. It needs to have a porch. And we'll plan that out for either this winter or the springtime. It'll be low next Friday, and we ain't tough. You know, kids are a blessing, but they can also beat you down. Yeah. So I'm thinking steaks and pork ribs, and we'll have some good food down there too. We'll have to invite a couple girls though, that like to cook, so we can have some good like tater salad and stuff. Because I can't make tater salad for shit. What about a zip line? That's possible too, but I don't know if you put our old crackly asses on a zip line, we might hurt somebody. Good morning, Courtney. How are you? Good to see you this morning. It needs to have boobs at like $5 beads. I know, right? Or 5-cent beads. Well, they're all around New Orleans. I'm just saying, look, I ain't even kidding. I've been laughing about this since I was a kid. You can throw beads at a woman that's, let's say that there's a woman from Georgia that's the most church-going Christian, the most highfalutin, top of the society woman of Georgia, and you take her to New Orleans, put her on Bourbon Street, throw some beads at her, you're going to see boobs. I'm just saying. It's just the way the city works. It's amazing. Then there's some girls you throw beads at and you wish you didn't. Y'all got to take girls out on dates to see boobs. I just got to walk on the balcony and throw some beads. World is a changing, people. The world is a changing. I think girls are becoming way more aggressive than guys when it comes to the desires and stuff. It's kind of weird, but that's the way it works. It is a possibility between all the fire and the peacefulness. I might fall asleep. No, that sir, come on, Mister. I will purposely talk in the nice, calm voice and make sure the fire is crackling just right, just so I can yell, "Wake up, Biggs!" I will do it on purpose. I will play soothing sounds in the background. What happens there stays there. Absolutely. Yeah, it's the clown tent rules. What happens in the clown tent stays in the clown tent. We don't discuss other things out in the world. Leanne, thank you so much. I hope I am starting to feel a little bit better, so thank you so much. All of y'all's prayers and thoughts have really helped me with this little sickness. I only get sick like once every 2 or 3 years, and this one just beat me up with fever. Like a sore throat and fever is all I got. But it was enough. The fever just drained me so bad. Don't you do it, Abaddon. I'm going to. I'm going to. I'm warning you right now. And that shit's going viral because we're going to video it too. Just make sure your mask is on. You've been on a Greyhound bus seeing the aftermath of Bourbon Street. I know, right? Yeah, I've been on the balcony seeing the aftermath of. I've actually volunteered to help clean up after Bourbon Street, or Bourbon Street after Mardi Gras and shit. It's crazy. I had your husband rolling last night. I had some fun with that. Look, I ain't even kidding you. I felt like I was running 104 degree temperature, and it was probably a little more around 101, but it felt like I was about like it was right on the point of I'm going to die if I don't, like at one point I just laid down on the floor. I was like, I just gotta lay down for a minute. I'm just gonna lay on this cold floor for a minute and just relax. Like, it was a struggle, but we had fun doing them. we're trying to get up as many followers as we can because of the contest that's coming up next year to win a trip down here to New Orleans. We want to try to give everybody a good chance and get it out there, because I know once I start actually advertising the contest that it's going to blow up. I'm thinking about asking Chris and his wife from Cult of Fools if they want to come down and hang out for the weekend too. So that would be really cool to be able to hang out there. I might talk to Relic and a few others too. We might do a Cult of Fools weekend. Who knows? We'll see. But as of right now, that's going to be top supporter of Abaddon Apollyon. It's going to win a trip to New Orleans once the contest starts. So yeah. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be doing of course, we'll do videos. If the person's a live streamer, then we'll go live on their platform. They can go live on our platform, and we help build their page and so on and so forth. Or if they're not a streamer, if they're just a regular person, regular fan, then they can come down and they'll still go live on our platform with us and everything. It'll be a lot of fun. Do some videos and stuff. You already were watching them, and your husband finally said, "Okay, let me see," and he was laughing. He liked them, huh? That'd be cool. Yeah, so that will be happening this year coming up. What in the hell? Am I still streaming? Hold on. I think I'm still live, but my web page just glitched out, and I'm hoping. Yeah, so that will be happening. I'm hoping I'm still live. I don't have the page that tells me what I'm broadcasting at or anything now. So that was weird. So strange. Yeah, I don't have access to the page that tells me I'm live. Wow. Okay, so that's really weird. So yeah, my whole internet crashed for a second there. Not internet, but my browser. So that's cool. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be one for the ages. Relic would be great. Absolutely. I want to win the contest so bad. Oh, I missed a comment. What did it say? I want to win the contest, but I gotta be able to work again. Maybe they would have to sign a non-disclosure statement and non-post pics of entertainers without their faces on. Oh yeah, that's all. That would all be done up with the contracts and stuff. With the contest, it'll all be in the contest rules. Yeah, the red live sign is still on. Yeah, it's still on. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, no, it's still up there, but like when you're broadcasting live, you get your whole stats at the bottom of it. It tells you what you are per second and your stream rate and all that good stuff. And it's got the little end stream button at the bottom that's totally gone for me right now. Yeah, so that'll all be in the disclosures of the contest rules that they'll have to do all that shit. But then the first thing that they have to do is they're going to have to be a Patreon subscriber for me for at least $5 a month. And that would be like a subscription because they'll be a top supporter. And they'll have to be active in our live feeds, which we'll be doing. As you notice, we've started doing it very regularly. And then the top supporter for the time period of the contest will win the vacation. The other thing we just talked about with Biggs is I think I'm going to get with a couple other entertainers and a couple other people, and I think I'm going to rent a cabin in the mountains either in the winter or the springtime and just get a week away from everything to go fishing and hanging out. I think that'll be a lot of fun too. Might invite some random people. I'll get with Jason. Me and Jason will work out the details on everything, and then we'll put that out once we decide what we're going to do. Get time frames and locations nailed down and stuff like that. And that'd be a lot of fun. We might do a hey, think about this, Jason. How fun would this be if we did a clown camp? Okay, so like in the summertime or something, we we rent out like a couple cabins and like an area of like something, right? And then host a clown camp where people can bring their kids and learn how to be clowns and do makeup and juggle and make balloon animals and all kinds of fun stuff. It'd be creepy and scary, or haunt actors or whatever. That'd be cool. Support Abaddon. Yeah, right. You don't have to, Joyster. You don't have to win. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. It's for the people that do want to win. And yeah, $5 a month. I mean, the Patreon is the lowest amount is $5 a month, and that's literally a month. So you save what? Hold on, I'll do the math. Let me do the math here. Actually, I'm gonna let my computer do the math. Calculator. $5 divided by 30 days, which is an average, is literally 16 cents a day. So if you can't put back 16 cents a day to support your favorite actor, then oh my god, what are you doing with life? What are you doing? What are you doing? You should look at this place in South Oklahoma. They support veterans. Send me all the information. Oh, I know you're messing, Joyster. I know you're messing. I'm just picking two. But yeah, so we'll do that. We're gonna do the contest to win the vacation to New Orleans this year. 2020 next year. And I think we're gonna get a cabin and take a week vacation with everybody. Well, not everybody, but a few people, and hang out for a week in the middle of nowhere and just chillax and relax. And we'll come up with some more good fun things too. There's another contest that's going to be done next year. Yeah, see, $60 a year. It's not bad. We're going to do this another contest at the end of the year, but I can't tell you the specifics on it yet because it's an amazing contest, and I want to make sure I get all the legalities down first. So I've got my manager and our corporate lawyer is working on all the stuff with it, but it's going to be a doozy of a hell yeah of an awesome contest. Just I remember riding with the wrong people. I know, right? You see, here's something I want you to think about, Joyster, and everybody else too. There's permanent people in your life and there's temporary people in your life. And it's okay to hang around those temporary people, but if you try to make temporary people permanent people in your life, you're messing up. So I hung around the right people for the right amount of time. I think the world of a lot of them. I think they're great people, and I'm not going to put down any of them. I think they're amazing people, but my time with them expired, so I had to move on. And that's how you have to look at it. I've got permanent people in my life that deserve my attention now, and I have other temporary people in my life that deserve my attention now. I'm not foolish enough to think that everybody I talk to is going to be in my life forever, but I do want them there for as long as they need to be. Does that make sense? I actually helped your daughter with. Oh, that's awesome. I hope I help everybody with something. You know what I mean? We can't get really upset when someone walks out of our life, because the universe works in mysterious ways. It really does. The universe works in weird ways, and you are exactly where you need to be. And the people that are around you, once you have your self-worth down and you know what you're worth, then the people around you, it will become clear on who is permanent and who is temporary, who you need to hang around for a while because of whatever reasons, and then who you need to walk away from. Life is a business, and you have to manage your business accordingly, so you can prosper in this life, not just financially, but spiritually and mentally as well. That's right. People are put in our lives for a reason. We don't just cross paths for nothing. They're put in our lives for a reason. I will do my best, sir, to stay humble and stay true. It is very hard to do when you're as beautiful as I am. I'm just kidding. When you're as freaking freaking beautiful as me. And don't ask Abaddon that, because Abaddon will straight tell you he's a pretty princess. Oh my god, that's funny. But yeah, you run, do your thing, man. Get to work. We've got about 10 more minutes, guys, and then we're going to be popping off here. We'll be on here for an hour. It amazes me to this day that when I do a live feed that I have people that pop in and stay in the entire time I'm live, you know, or until they have to leave. And I feel truly blessed that you guys are a part of my life. You know, I tell you these things and I talk to y'all about this, that, and the other, about being positive and different ways to view yourself and so on and so forth. But the truth is, man, I get just as much, if not more, from doing these live feeds as you guys do. I struggle with depression and anxiety, have all my life. And sometimes it's really overwhelming. And I have to sit back and remind myself of who I am, you know? It's a struggle, but with the help of really good friends and people to talk to, it makes it easier. You know what I'm saying? Did you get a gut feeling, or did the path just drop for you? You can clarify. I got lost. Clarify. Dang diddly, I love you too, Adana. And you've got the best coffee ever. Courtney, I don't, everyone else had radio stations. I have morning coffee and morning Abaddon. That's right. That's right. I used to work at a radio station a long time ago. And then I was a DJ for Weagle Radio online for a while. And I enjoyed it, but I don't think I'd ever want to do like a talk show per se or something like that. But I do love the chats. I like being able to interact with people. I love being able to sit back and just talk with you guys and tell you what's on my mind. And hopefully we get to the point with this broadcast or show, or what we're going to call it, that you guys can come to me and ask me questions, you know, like, hey man, how do I deal with this jerk at work? Or how do I deal with this, that, and the other? And be able to help you, or the room help you as a collective. And I think that would be really amazing, you know. How did you know when it was time to move on? I knew it was time to move on when the best way I can answer that is, the second you question, what am I doing? Is it time to move on? Then yes, it's time to move on. As soon as you question it. If you don't question it, then there's no reason to move on. But if it's the same thing. When I tell people, they're like, oh, we're thinking about getting married. I'm like, all right, do you want to be with this person for the rest of your life? Is there any reason why you can think of that you don't want to be with this person the rest of your life? If the answer is yes, there's one thing, then don't do it. Because it's not right. You know, it's the same thing when you're dealing with people. The moment you look at them and go, what the frick am I doing around these people or around this person or something like that, then it's time to move on. It's the universe's way of telling you, hey, trust your gut. Yeah, it's like Debbie said, felt it in her gut. Now another thing that you know is when you get around certain people, even if they're temporary people, when you get around them and everything just is clicking, it's working, it's great, everything is just popping off, right? And that's who you need to be around at that point in time. And then you hang around them until you get that feeling like, oh, this isn't really working out anymore, or I don't know. As soon as you start feeling that way, get away, walk away, because you've been with that temporary person or people long enough, you know. And there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be mean to them and walk away harshly or anything. You refocus your efforts and your abilities and your talents and your everything else into another direction. Good morning, Kelly. How are you? Did you take your, what do you call them again? Crotch goblins to school or whatever? I don't know. Oh, you guys got some weird names for your kids. You've been getting really excited and wanting to do something new. Well, trust the universe, Courtney. Absolutely trust the universe. I mean, this is how it works. This is how, right? You break it all the way down into the basic sciences. You are nothing more than electrical impulses in your brain. All right. When your electrical impulses fire in your synapses in your brain, that's all you are. So when you get excited about something or you truly feel about something, you should trust that, because we are all nothing more than electrical impulses. The meat suits that we wear are not us. We're inside, floating around inside the brain. You know what I mean? So when you get excited about something, that's because your brain is onto something and it's releasing dopamine and oxytocin and so on and so forth into your brain, creating that happiness and that excitement. So it's a good thing. And that's something you should chase. Yeah, you just let it go naturally. Absolutely, Victoria. That's a very good point. You don't have to be mean to somebody. If they're a temporary person in your life and it's time to move on, you don't have to be mean to them. You can just let it go. Just refocus. Just let it go naturally. And it'll work. It will, because the universe... You've done your time where you needed to be. Now it's time to move on, and the universe is pushing you in a different direction, and you just follow it, go with the flow. Zap zap. Crotch critters, zap zap. Oh, are you frying the crotch critters with the damn electric fly swatter again? I'll tell you, I got a friend of mine who's got one of those electric fly swatter tennis racket looking things, but it's electric fly swatter. And her kids, I think she's 14 or 15. Anyway, she was showing her. I was over at their house one day and we're hanging out. I've known the family most of my life. We're like lifelong friends. And the girl was acting up, and I grabbed that fly swatter and I popped her on the ass with it. You want to talk about stopping a situation immediately? She was like, "Oh, I guess I was being an ass, huh?" And I was like, "Yes, you were." And she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "You need another one?" She goes, That one stung." It was funny. Getting live feeds and getting involved with the community is what's been jumping at you. Absolutely. But I want y'all to know something about me that a lot of people don't know. I don't just do this online. I'm the head guy of the neighborhood watch in my neighborhood. We have regular meetings with the neighborhood watch, where I talk to neighbors and I talk to people. I get in my car and drive around the neighborhood and talk to people, and I check on the old folks that live in the area that we watch. We have a camera system set up throughout the neighborhood, and if I see that nobody's gone seen Mrs. Wilson in a week or two, I go check on her. I try to live this life to the fullest, not only in the digital world, but in the real world as well. I go down to the VA and I volunteer there sometimes and walk around and talk to the old folks and the old vets and hang out and take them water and stuff. And I did a children's hospital last year. I did an event for a children's hospital last year, which was a lot of fun. It's not just about being the best person you can be so you can reap the benefits for being the best person you be, but it's about being the best person you be because someone else needs to see that they can do it, that they can make it, that they can be happy and it's okay, that they can work on themselves. They also need to know, like I'm a firm believer, they also need to know that I have issues, I have problems. I'm not this walk around positive force of nature all the time. I have issues. I'm sick right now. I'm getting better, but I'm sick. I had a fever the last few days, but I did what I needed to do. I get depressed. I got depression and anxiety. I get depressed all the time, and I have to force myself through it with all of the stuff that I'm telling you guys. I tell myself. So I think it's important that we understand that we are all human. We need to try to stay humble, and we need to do the best we can do. And if the universe is telling you, hey, I think you should do this, then listen to it. You know, you really, really, really should. I am such a follower of the universe. I trust in the universe explicitly. Like, I'm talking about, like, insanely trust the universe. Like I was saying earlier, I went, that was like last year, I went to go get gas in the car. Like I popped up, got dressed, got everything, was like, I'm gonna go get gas in the car, you know, and fill it up in case something happens. I didn't fill it up the other day, blah 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 blah. I went to the gas station, I walked in, got me a coffee, filled up the car, come back out, and ended up in Gatlinburg at a cabin for a week. I just decided that it was like, I'm going to go to Gatlinburg. I want to go to Gatlinburg and get a cabin. All right, let's go do it. All right, well, turn right, put the GPS in on the phone, and let's go. And didn't take no clothes with me or nothing. I stopped at a Walmart. Like when I got into Gatlinburg, I had no idea, never been there before. Got into Gatlinburg, we're just south of Gatlinburg, whatever. I was like, well, I guess I need to pop in and get some clothes. So I took an exit. Didn't look it up, nothing. Just pulled off an exit and like, there's gotta be a Walmart around here somewhere. And it was like 2 blocks down on the right. Down to Walmart, bought some clothes, popped back on the interstate, went up, and I hit, I went to a Denny, I think it was a Denny's or a Shoney's or whatever the hell it was. It was a restaurant. And I pulled in, and I was gonna go in and eat, and I was gonna make some, hop on the internet and look for cabins to see if I could rent a cabin. And when I walked in, they had these flyers in this little panel box right there on the front, like, as you're walking in. And I noticed that there was one with cabins. I picked up the flyer. I walked in. I sat down, called them. I said, "Hey, I'm in this area. Do you have any cabins for rent for starting today for a week?" And they were like, "Yeah, we got a couple. Come look at them." I went and looked at it and got the first one. Stayed there for a week. Trust the universe, man. Yeah, exactly. You woke up one morning and said, "I'm moving to Omaha." Happy as I've been for years. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, it is a fact of life that when you decide to do something, right? Not dream, not want, not desire. When you decide that you're going to do something, you will do it. If there's anything more true than that, it is 100,000% true. If you decide you're going to quit smoking, you'll quit smoking. You won't quit smoking until you decide you can try patches, you can try the gum, you can try everything in the Chantix or whatever the hell, all that stuff. You can try everything you want, but if you're not ready to quit, you're not going to quit. Same thing with drugs, same thing with drinking, same thing with hoeing, whatever it may be. Until you decide that you're going to quit, you're not going to. Until you decide you're going to be a better person, you're not going to. But one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to move to Omaha. And then you move to Omaha and then you're happiest you've ever been in years, you know? Or like me, I woke up one day and I decided that I can't live this way. I cannot live this way. I won't live this way. It's not going to happen anymore. And when I put my feet down on the ground, I was a different person from that day forward. And it shows. I meet people that have known me for years and they're like, wow, dude, I can't believe how far you've come and where you're at today. I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, all I did was make a decision and then worked that decision. You have to trust in yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have to trust in yourself. And now see, like when you said you're going to be moving to Georgia as soon as you get the money. I've done this in the past and people like have never understood how. When I make the decision that I'm going to move somewhere, I'm moving blah, blah, blah. When I make the decision, like this is going to happen, I find a way. I make it work. I don't have to wait for the money. I make the money. I find it. I sell things. I do whatever I got to do. I'm moving. I don't give a shit. If I have to leave everything here, I'm moving without it. I don't care. Once you make up your mind and you make the decision, it will happen. Your money will appear. Your everything's going to work out. It really is. I've gone on road trips where the damn cars broke down 3 or 4 times on the way down there. They did it because it needed to happen. But at the same retrospect, we made it through. We did it. You know? That's right. When you're sick and tired of sick and tired, you'll do something about it. That's absolutely right. when you're looking around for a face to place the blame, say that 6 times fast. Yeah, you'll make a change. That's why I say anger is one of the most powerful and most motivating emotions that we have, because until you get angry about your situation, you will not change it. As long as you're complacent, you will not change it. You're saving your money and you can sell everything you can now. Well, I'm telling you, Courtney, when it's ready, when the universe is ready for you to move, it will all fall together and you will. Some people do have to hit rock bottom before they wake up. That's absolutely true. And I'm kind of a weird person in that retrospect, because I believe everybody should hit rock bottom once in their life. Everybody should have to rebuild and struggle and put their life back together at least once in their life, so they will have that humility that they need when dealing with other people that are in rock bottom or close to. Yeah. I've loaded everything in the back of a busted ass Toyota pickup truck that had 3 bald tires and moved 12 hours away to another city. Had no idea where I was going to go when I got there, but I pulled up, and I didn't sleep on the street once during that trip. I pulled up and I found a job, I found a place, and I moved right in. Victoria, I believe it. A lot of us have been through the 9 layers of hell, 7 kinds of hell, nine levels of hell. We've been through it. There's no doubt. And we came out the other side, and we came out victorious. And the thing I said yesterday was, if you want to be motivated, go look in the mirror. If you want motivation, go look in the mirror and think about all the shit you've been through, and then realize you're still standing. You are freaking amazing, because everything you've been through, you can still walk in that mirror and you can look and you survived. That is amazing. You want motivation? Go look at yourself in the mirror. I also said, another person's inability to see your worth does not devalue you. So just because Joe Blow down the road, or your boss, or your sister's cousin's uncle's boyfriend's goldfish's cousin doesn't see your worth, does not devalue you at all. That's their problem, not yours. You just keep doing you. You keep doing the best person you can be, and you don't worry about those other people, because baby girl or baby boy, they are idiots. Okay? They can't see because they have not been shown. They have not been through what you've been through. They don't understand your struggles and your daily thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't worry about it, because no matter how they feel about you, it does not devalue you at all. So you want to see something amazing? You want motivation? Go look in the mirror. Athelia, good morning. I do a show every morning, 7 a.m. Right here. Same bat time, same bat channel. I do it I don't think she's in here anymore. Every morning at 7 a.m. Still live now, too. Alright, let's see. Sell what you can. I even had a GoFundMe page. I raised through sales of my stuff. You have to rent a van and pay for the move. Yeah, absolutely. Talk to your friends. Talk to your real friends. Talk to family. Sell stuff. Garage sale, yard sale, whatever. Work. There's look, I'm telling you, once you make the decision and you're ready to go, it'll happen. It will happen. I have taken my little ass and grabbed my lawnmower and walked around my neighborhood and cut grass for $20 a yard for a week straight to get enough money to fix my car so I could go somewhere once. When this was a while ago, but yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You'll be creative, and the universe is just going to unfold in front of you. And then boom, you came out, right, Victoria? I just read what you said, and absolutely, when you looked in the mirror and you didn't like what you saw, you made the decision to change, and boom, there the real you was. Now, what's the most important person? Who's the most important person in your life? It should be you. You should always take care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually, because if you don't put you first, if you don't take care of you first, then you are no good to no one else. You can't love anyone with all your heart if you don't love yourself. And that's a fact. You can't take care of someone else if you don't take care of yourself physically, spiritually, mentally. You have to take care of yourself. You want to stay humble, but you have to be your number one fan. You have to be your number one fan. Before you go, a buddy of mine needs horns. Before you go, something. Okay, get with me. I get my horns. I'm a rubberware distributor, so I can send you a link. I don't have an open store. I get my stuff for myself and for conventions, but I can send you to what's called. The site is called mostlydead.com. mostlydead.com, and they have all of the rubberware gear that I use. They have the same gear I can get. Most of that stuff has been around since I was 16. You don't have to sell everything. Hang on to it. Hang on to stuff. You'll figure it out. I'm telling you, once it's ready, once the universe is ready for you to move, it'll happen. Motivation. One question I get is, what do you know about what I'm going through? And I say, come here, let me talk to you. I always ask when I see somebody who's struggling with something, my biggest thing I like to do, because I talk all the time on these shows every morning. But what I like to do when I see someone struggling, and I've done it walking through the damn grocery store to a stranger that I didn't see anything in the world, but I could see the pain in the eyes. You know it. You know what I'm talking about. You can see them struggling. And I walked up to a complete stranger and said, "Hey man, are you okay?" You know, I've had a complete stranger break down and cry to me and sit and talk to me for almost 3 fucking hours at a grocery store because they were going through some stuff, just because I noticed, and I sat down and I talked to them and I listened. And that was the most important thing that they needed. They needed to be heard. They needed for someone to listen to them and understand what they were going through. And that helped them. Just them talking. I let them, he talked out his own situation. He solved his own problems with his own words. He just had to say it out loud, and he had no one to talk to and no one to listen to. And I've done it. I've been there. And it's an amazing feeling when a complete stranger hugs you and tells you thank you because you've made an impact on their life. And I don't know his name. He doesn't know my name. I don't think we ever introduced each other. Introduced ourselves, but we sat there for 3 hours talking. Sometimes it could be a complete stranger, or it could be one of your closest family members. You just have to pay attention. You have to be there and just listen. You know? Let's see. I had to go through what I did because I could be positive for someone and tell them, hey, I've been there. Absolutely right. People like to blame God and, oh, I'm so mad at God because I'll tell you a story. My youngest child, Caden, Lizzie the killer clown, she was a twin. Her brother didn't make it. And I was mad. I was mad that he didn't make it. And I was hurt and I was upset and I was happy that she did make it, but I was still angry, and I was angry at God and I was angry at everything. And then somebody sat me down and talked to me and they explained to me, they were like, listen, it ain't God, it ain't the universe didn't do this to you. God didn't do this to you. Nobody came down and took your child from you to make this, to punish you for something. But sometimes things happen to us in life because we have to go through them, because we are strong and we handle it. We have to go through this stuff because eventually you're going to be sitting across the table from somebody else who is going through the exact same thing that is not strong enough, and they need you to help them. And when you look at them in the eyes and you say, hey, I've been there, the universe doesn't want you to be a liar. So sometimes we go through bad things simply because we have to have that experience in order to help someone else through the darkest moments of their life. Courtney, go get some food. Love, peace, and chicken grease to you, Almond. I go through what I do because positive videos it is. So yeah, so I hope my words have helped y'all. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I know that we lost a few viewers there for a second. I'm not absolutely sure why. People walked out on a really valid point that I wish they would have heard. But that's okay. For you people that are still in here, I hope it helps you and makes sense. What the hell's that? I hope it makes sense, and I hope it helps you. Remember, when you're in the darkest times, you're not alone. There are literally thousands of people that have gone through the exact same thing. Don't ever feel alone. Feeling alone is I think is one of the worst things in the world, because the isolation of the aloneness is what causes you to drive yourself into more desolate situations. So don't ever feel alone. You've always got Abaddon here. I am going to get out of here, though. I was going to stay till 7:30. I stayed until 7:47. That's probably why people left. I was shopping right after I lost my husband. I came across a young woman whose husband just took his own life. We spent hours talking. That's right. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, Debbie. You did something wonderful in this world. And that will never be forgotten by you or her. It's a beautiful thing. You guys are amazing. I feel so honored that you guys want to hang out with me in the morning. I really am. So, all right. So I'm having people message me now because they don't realize I'm still alive because they left the room. I'm going to so chew them out. Watch this. I'm still alive. Anyway, good morning, Dustin. How are you? Welcome to the room. I'm about to walk out here in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You got me for 2 minutes. Yes, Debbie. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to try to be on tomorrow again at 7. I know I started a little early this morning, but I was hoping that I'd wear myself out so I could get some sleep, because I only got like an hour's worth of sleep last night. And this cold has just been kicking my butt. But if I don't, I'm just going to put this out now. If I don't come on at 7 a.m., then I will try to be on by 10 a.m. And that is probably going to work my schedule. And I'm going to actually be typing up graphics and putting that up there so we can push that out so people can know that if they come on this page at 7 a.m. in the morning, they can get with us and hang out with us. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Well, the music's over. I got 1 minute left. Let me do my shameless plugs. Monster_Abaddon on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. We put out a bunch of new videos yesterday on TikTok. Had a lot of fun. Of course, shared them out to the Instagram and the Facebook, so on and so forth. If you can give us a like and a follow, that would be amazing. We really appreciate it. Tell your friends about official Abaddon Apollyon Facebook and the AbaddonApollyon.com. Let's get as many people in here in the mornings as we can. And maybe we'll make an evening schedule too. Make it a little easier for people to hang out and stuff. So thank you so much. Please share my page. Please share out anything that you find interesting on my page. I'd really appreciate it. And you guys have an amazing day. I don't know how to end the stream because the damn page went away. The actual, I can't click on end stream on the page because the browser broke. So I'm just going to stop it on my OBS and hope that works. All right, guys. Y'all have an amazing day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. And we'll see you at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Later.